Good morning and welcome to Off the Desk on this Monday morning. I'm Julia O'Keefe, joined here today with
Emma. Hi.
Yes. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much for joining with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, awesome. If you watched Off the Desk the past couple weeks, we've had Emma and Lindsay on. Of course, today Emma's filling in for Kaylee, but soon you'll be able to catch their show called In the Loop.
In the Loop, yes. Yeah. Sometime this month, hopefully, it's still in the works, but it's super exciting.
Yeah, it is. It is very exciting. It's great to see the growth that this app has had.
For sure.
In 2025, and we're starting 2026 already with some new shows.
Exactly.
So more to come on that, but for now, your regularly scheduled Off the Desk programming.
Yes.
It's Monday. It's National Thank God It's Monday Day.
I don't know who likes Mondays. Some people do, probably. I'm not a Monday fan, but we're here.
We're here. The thing about Monday is that it has to come, right? It has to come. And so my thing is, Kaylee and I we always talk about this. We live by the motto of always have something to look forward to.
That's what I
Whether it's, eating what you brought for lunch today, or even going home and taking a nap. Just look forward to something. But I guess for that to happen, for the big things to happen, like if you're looking forward to next weekend, Monday has to come.
It has to happen. I think that Tuesdays are kind of worse than Mondays.
We always say that.
Yeah.
Yes. Because Tuesday tires.
It's Tuesday, like Monday you're just getting to the week. Then Tuesday it's like still early in the week, but it's not like close enough to being like the weekend
right.
Weekend in the middle. Yeah. So I mean, thank God for Mondays. Like
yeah, right? I mean, I'm with you. I feel like Mondays, sometimes I'm so delirious that I get through it and I just,
sometimes it flies by a little bit.
Yeah.
Tuesday's just like, okay, we're here still.
Tuesday is
beginning of the week.
the abyss, the void. Yeah. So happy Monday to all who celebrate. It's also National Whipped Cream Day, so maybe add some whipped cream on your breakfast this morning to celebrate. But that's kind of where we're at with that. But on the note that it is Monday, that means we can recap.
Yeah.
Emma, do you want to kick us off? What'd you do?
Sure, yeah. Friday night, my friend Alyssa slept over.
Nice.
Because we planned a thrifting adventure for Saturday.
Fun. Any luck?
We actually drove all the way to Rhode Island for one location.
Whoa!
Yeah, because it's pay by the pound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's the Goodwill bins that you fight for the bins and you watch the bins come out and it's like a whole big thing.
Nice.
There's a whole bunch of people there. So that was super fun. We drove to Rhode Island. They went to Boston right after for another pay by the pound place.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got like 2 big bags of stuff. So that was super fun we were just like, are you free? Let's just go do this. All right.
Yeah,
went to a couple other thrift stores. And then yesterday I had lunch with, my parents. And that was really fun. Went to a brewery later on.
Nice.
So that was, a nice busy weekend, but also a little bit relaxed.
Nice.
What about yourself?
I had a very relaxing weekend. Nothing as exciting, although that sounds like super fun.
It was fun.
I want to hear more about your thrift finds.
Yeah.
I came off on Friday. I had gone to New York City for New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
So I had my weekend like midweek this week.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, that was very exhausting.
Was it?
No regrets at all. It was an awesome time. Got to see my friends from college and my boyfriend got to meet them for the first time too, which was exciting. Yeah. Because they're all from like New York, New Jersey. But it was Friday I worked and I felt like I was in a trance all day.
I think we all did a little bit.
I think anyone who went, because it was weird. I feel like a lot of places, like schools, a lot of them didn't go back to school just for the one day. But for us, that was technically first day back for most people, unless you want to dip into your vacation time.
Pretty much.
So I think everyone was in a trance, but the news made it on the air. And
we made it.
We made it.
After New York and everything.
Yeah.
We did it.
We made it through. And then after that, this weekend, I just rested. I was just in a state where Saturday, I barely moved.
That's okay. We all need those weekends.
Yeah. It was amazing. Friday night, I went to bed at 7:30.
Ooh.
Yep. And I slept for 12 hours and caught up. And, it was much needed. Yeah. And then, like I said, Saturday, it was a mix of doing things that I've been putting off.
Yeah.
I did some reading. I watched Stranger Things.
Yes.
I finished that up. We could talk about that.
Yes.
But yeah, that's all I did. Then Sunday, watched some football and just did a Sunday reset. It was amazing.
Very chill weekend.
Yeah.
Your body needs it though.
It did.
If you sleep for 12 hours, that means you needed it.
Yes, exactly. It needed it. But yeah, so the Stranger Things finale, we could talk about that to start off.
Without giving away spoilers.
Yeah, we're going to try to avoid spoilers, but
if we do, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Maybe skip ahead or mute us for a little bit here.
Yes.
But yeah, so what were your thoughts?
Well, I watched it day it came out, right at 8:00 on New Year's Eve. I watched it.
Good for you.
It was different than what I was expecting, but again, I was still bawling my eyes out. I was just sad that it's just over.
Yeah.
There's no more episodes coming out ever.
I know.
I mean, there was talk of maybe a spinoff.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be the same characters or anything like that, I'm pretty sure. So, but it was very good. There's a lot of twists and turns, a lot of, I'm trying not to give anything away, but a lot of things that you thought were gonna happen that didn't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories too related to it.
There was a lot. Yeah, I was reading a lot of fan theories. I had to wait to watch it until Saturday. That was my scheduled Stranger Things day. I watched 3 episodes. But
yes,
you have to catch up. Yeah, but I was reading up on some theories last night and into this morning actually, and there was one that really stuck with me. But we'll talk about that in the break because I don't want to give anything away. But basically, I also liked it. I almost liked. I feel like this isn't a spoiler to say that the action is in the first half of the episode.
Oh, for sure.
And I thought it honestly happened quicker than I thought because I was like, how is there still another hour and 15 minutes left?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the second half of the episode, I think.
It's definitely different because the whole season was kind of action, and the last half wasn't, but things needed to be resolved in a way.
Yeah.
So... And I liked how hopefully it's not a spoiler, but everybody kind of has an ending.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I liked everyone has an ending, but also a glimpse into the future.
Right.
To show kind of where everyone ends up.
Yeah.
Although I've been reading a lot about plot holes throughout the series, and I definitely think there were some. I
agree.
But part of me thinks, because it's getting a lot of criticism for that, and where I see a lot of that, but I think also... if they had to end it, like if they answered every single question, it would have been 4 hours long.
And maybe they did it on purpose so you could, think about it yourself. Like maybe they went this way or they did this.
Exactly. The ending itself being ambiguous, I feel like I kind of predicted something of the like. I'm a fan. I like that it's left up to your imagination. I'm not going to say what happens, but I like that it was left up to the imagination because I feel like that's the whole point because it's supposed to be, childhood nostalgia and they're playing Dungeons and Dragons and they're going on all these adventures and is it really happening or is it really not? And it is, but you're supposed to take it all as it is. So I don't know. I like that it's left up to you as the storyteller in a way.
I agree. And the new characters I liked actually as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes when there's a new series, like there's a series that I like and they introduce new characters, I'm like, but I like the new characters.
Yeah, I agree. I know part of me now. So I want to go back and watch season 1. I haven't rewatched it.
I am kind of rewatching it already. Yeah, okay. My friend and I started watching it again because we just missed it already.
Yeah, I agree. And I also want to go back and see because I've seen things about Easter eggs being dropped in the beginning.
Always.
And there was also somebody had edited together one clip on top of the other of the first scene and the last scene.
I like that touch.
And there's some parallels. So if you're into all the analysis, you're a big fan, the Easter eggs.
If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it.
Go watch it.
Before maybe their spinoff is more details on that.
I know.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So it was good.
Yeah.
And that was our weekends. That's thank God it's Monday, apparently.
Thank God it's Monday.
Thank God it's Monday.
Our first official week in January.
Ah, yes. The cold month
and
she is.
Kind of like you said, it's kind of like the dead, not like dead month, but there's no holidays really this month. That's
it's just cold and dark.
And snowy.
But it's getting lighter every day, which is good.
That's a bonus.
It is, yes. All right, well, stay with us. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with some other trending topics.
Alrighty.
All right, welcome back to Off the Desk on this Monday morning. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
And I'm Emma. Nice to see you guys.
Yay. Emma, thanks for being with us. Yeah, we talked about, we were talking about Stranger Things, and now we're going to pivot kind of to, as this is the start of a new year, we're also thinking back to 2016 because this has been, that's 10 years ago now. And this has been a trending thing now where people are posting about all the things that happened in 2016 that people can't believe were 10 years ago. One of them being Stranger Things
started 10 years ago.
Yeah, which is crazy. We've really watched the actors and actresses grow up on our screen.
Right. It's like, where were you in 2016? It's like,
I was getting my braces off.
Yeah, I was high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I graduated high school in 2019, which is also really crazy.
Because I graduated in 2020, so I started high school in 2015, so it's 15 to 16. Yeah, I was freshman in high school.
And there's a lot of things that, like Julia said, that you wouldn't think started 10 years ago, but did. Like, on the list is Pokemon Go started 10 years ago.
Remember the craze.
That was everybody's like go-to game in a way in 2016. Like, I remember walking around local parks just to collect Pokemon.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I remember playing it on the beach, and it would show all the ones that were out in the ocean. And the beach that I go to is like, it's a cove, so you can go out in kayaks and paddleboards pretty far and still not be in the open ocean. And we used to take out our kayaks and go catch Pokemon in the open Atlantic Ocean.
You were really committed.
We were committed. We were so committed. And yeah, there were many days that we spent doing that.
Yeah, my friend still plays it.
Really?
Yes, we'll be driving the car and she'll be like, ooh, Pokemon. I'm like, you're still playing
so
this?
Funny. See, the thing is, I feel like if I re-downloaded it, I would want to, really go all in and keep playing it.
I don't think I was super into it as everybody else. My dad was super into it, so that means we got into it. Yeah. But I would try it again. I mean, maybe in the summer when we can go for walks and I can collect Pokemon on the walk and something like that.
Connect with nature and play Pokemon Go. Yeah, oh my gosh, that was quite the era for sure. Yeah, I can't believe that was 10 years ago though.
And what I can't believe is Vine shut down January of 2017.
2017.
But like, it was probably starting to fade out at the end of 2016, but officially shut down in 2017. Okay. But still. Yeah. I thought that was like way longer, like way longer.
Yeah. I feel like I remember, it's so funny. I feel like I think I was saying this in the newsroom too, that one of the last Vines, like I really remember was about Pokemon Go. So that must have been like around the same time, maybe Vine. It was probably announced in 2016 that it was ending in 2017 or something. Yeah. Vine. Oh, I miss her.
And there's a lot of people that, were they called Viners? I don't even know.
Yeah, they were called Viners.
Viners that are now on TikTok. Yeah. I didn't look up I don't remember when TikTok actually started. I don't remember. Probably right after that.
TikTok originally started as Musical.ly.
Right.
I want to say it was around like 2016. Maybe I can try to look it up.
I didn't look it up, but I did have Vine. I never made any. But I do remember some. There's definitely classic Vines that everybody remembers.
Yes. So many quotable Vines.
Very much so. And you can find them on, online now. It's just not on that app anymore. Yeah. But TikTok is basically pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. So here we go. TikTok did launch in China in 2016.
See, there you go.
Yep. But that's the Chinese version. Right. And then the international version was released in 2017, but became globally prominent after merging with Musical.ly in August of 2018.
Well, August. So, okay. Later in 2018.
Later in 2018, yeah. But the brainchild began in 2016.
So we were still in high school. I don't remember using TikTok. I think I was like, I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, it was still Musical.ly until 2019, 2020, because I remember I didn't even download TikTok until the first shutdown.
I didn't.
2020 pandemic. Yeah,
that's where my TikTok addiction started. Was COVID, basically.
Yes. I'd like to say I use it more as a tool now, but that's really not.
Yeah,
that's not true. But
and there's a couple of movies that I was also surprised that came out 10 years ago, like Moana.
Moana.
I didn't think it came out that long ago.
I've seen a lot about this actually because with Disney remaking a lot of movies as live action movies, which I love that. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But a lot of people are criticizing it because we're getting the live action version of Moana. And they're like, why are we remaking a movie that was just made in 2016?
Right. Like I get like The Little Mermaid was redone recently and Cinderella and Snow White. But like Moana,
Lion King,
Lilo and Stitch. I don't know when the animation original version came out, but I'm assuming it was longer than
earlier,
10 years ago.
Yeah. It's
Um,
hand-drawn animation, so it was a while ago.
it looks good from the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
Let me see it,
And especially
sure.
since it has one of the original actors in it.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
Zootopia also came out 10 years ago.
And now we have a Zootopia 2.
Exactly.
Have you seen that?
I haven't, no.
I haven't yet either, but my sister said it was so good. She's seen it twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it passed Wicked as the highest grossing film of the year.
Yeah, I saw
would
Wicked.
have to see that. Wicked was really good, yeah.
And a song that also surprised me was Work by Rihanna. Came out 10 years ago.
Okay. Huh.
Which, yeah.
I feel like I've been hearing that song forever.
Me too. I thought it was like one of her older songs.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of trends that started 10 years ago. Like fidget spinners.
Dabbing. Remember the dab was 2016?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's
dabbing
crazy.
Dabbing started late 2015. It started late 2015.
Wow, the dab. Yes.
People still do it.
Oh,
my dad still does it. I'll do it for a joke here and there.
I remember probably either my freshman or sophomore year. It must have been freshman year of high school because that would have been 2015 or 2016. We wanted my high school swim coach to dab so badly, and he was always like, "No, I'm not doing that." We finally got him to dab at our banquet, and he didn't really know what it was. We were just like, "Coach, dab." He didn't really know. He did a slow motion dab at our high school swim banquet, and it was.
I'm sure the crowd went wild.
The crowd went wild. Yes.
Dabbing was very much.
Dabbing.
I mean, it's people still do it. Like my dad still does it.
Yeah.
The water bottle flipping.
That was so. Remember, fidget spinners and flipping water bottles were banned. Were they banned in your classrooms? They had to get banned because kids couldn't control themselves.
Another thing that was banned at my school. I don't know if it was banned at yours. I don't think it was 2016, but silly bands were banned at my school.
Bands. Oh yeah. Oh, that was way before. Oh yeah, that was.
But no, I remember that being banned specifically because people would cut off their circulation.
Yeah, and they would and trading. Everyone would trade. Actually, we talked about this. Chris and I talked about this on Off the Desk before too. But people would trade, and it would lead to kids arguing about which silly bands they had. And oh my gosh, people would put them all up their arms. That was dangerous.
That was before 2016, but that just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
And then the mannequin challenge.
I
did that.
There were some good mannequin challenges. I feel like that was anytime there was a gathering of people like getting together for a group or a meeting. It was used in a lot of social media campaigns. We talked about, I think Hillary Clinton used it in her campaign for the 2016 presidential election.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
That was like before. No, that was after the Harlem Shake, right?
Yes, the Harlem Shake was, I want to say, earlier, and so was Gangnam Style.
Yeah,
I think are all around the same time. That's a good trend.
It'll be interesting to look back 10 years from now because like our most trending thing now is 6'7", and like that's going to be looking back 10 years from now.
Yeah, I can't. There's some things going on today. Even looking back to the 2020 trends, I'm like, what has happened in the past 6 years? Because that was the days of like the renegade dance or whipped coffee and things like that during the pandemic. And now to see where we've come and just in 6 years.
I feel like there's less trends now.
There's less trends now, or they hold less meaning to us, maybe because it's the younger generation,
right?
That is putting a meaning of their own.
When that first happened, I was like, "Why is that a thing?"
What is 6'7"? Yeah, that's crazy. I did see a post today on Instagram with the best words of 2025, and honestly, this could be a whole other episode of Off the Desk because there were so many. But among them were 6'7", and you have like AI slop and aura farming. And I'm looking back and thinking slop that
I was shocked by that.
Yeah, my 2016 and even my 2020 self would not have even imagined these words to be part of our unfortunately everyday usage because it seems like that's where the kids are headed these days. So
yeah, well, I'm glad that our generation is kind of moved past the trends a little bit.
Yeah. Although some are kind of funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe we'll do a 22 News newsroom mannequin challenge as a throwback.
That would be fun.
As a throwback video.
That'd be funny.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't know who would be up for it, but
I know we'll have to poll the folks.
Yes.
All right. Well, stick with us. We're going to take another short break and be back with a few trending things in the news because there's been some things in pop culture happening that deserve talking about. We'll be right back. right, we're back for our last few minutes of Off the Desk. I cannot speak words. Thanks for being with us.
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
It's Monday. Yeah, you're allowed.
Yes. All right. So we talked Stranger Things. We threw it back to 2016.
Yep.
We did.
10 years.
10 years. So now we're going to go to some trending topics. Now, this one we briefly touched on at the end of last week's episode, but Kaylee and I had so much more to say, and we had so little time. So we're bringing it back today. Alex Earl, I love this girl. People are wondering what she's doing, though. She was spotted out with Tom Brady on New Year's Eve. Now, when I first read the headlines, I thought it seemed a little bit exaggerated based on the video footage that I then saw.
I didn't see the video.
Okay.
I just read the headline.
So there's a video. So when I saw the headline, initially it was like Alex Earl and Tom Brady getting cozy on New Year's. So, or like seen out in public. So then that was first. And then it said that it was on New Year's. So at first when you see that they were seen out, it's like, okay, did you take her on a date? Like, what's the vibe there? But then it comes out that they were just at the same party in Florida.
Right.
Then the videos come out. And they're definitely like close. Like she's kind of rubbing his back. They're talking. They're sitting down together and such.
Being friendly
and such. Now, this comes at a time where she's already under, I wouldn't say like under fire, but her fans are really closely following because she announced her breakup with Texans football player Braxton Berrios. And now she's with another football player. New England, but
with a significant age difference.
Yes.
I mean, that's not, I mean, it's Hollywood. I mean, that's besides the point. I mean, I don't know. I was shocked to see them in the same headline together for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair reaction. But so she hasn't commented yet. I remember we were saying this last week too. We were like waiting for the comment. She's very public about her personal life and her relationships and everything. And she posted a very vulnerable video of her talking about her breakup.
Interesting.
So people are waiting for her to comment on this, but I think she deleted a video of her posting her New Year's Eve outfit. Oh. Which now people are not criticizing her, but they're saying it was because she didn't want them to know that it was her in the video with Tom Brady.
Right. I'm sure she's just, maybe she feels like she doesn't need to respond. I don't know.
Yeah, because like if it was nothing, why should she have to? They could have they're just hanging out. They're just at the same party.
But if she does post a response, I'm sure you guys will talk about that.
Yeah, we will.
Or Lindsay and I will talk about that.
Yeah, someone will. It's so funny because it's almost like people are always like, why do you care so much about who's Alex Earl? You know,
it's just interesting. Like, and before, like in terms of Alex Earl, I didn't really know her that much until Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, yeah.
Because I'm on TikTok, but I don't follow everybody.
Yeah.
And so I learned about her through Dance with the Stars, and that's how I was like, when I saw her name and Tom Brady's name, I was like,
interesting. Yeah. Honestly, same. And I feel like this is a prime example of nowadays, especially through like Disney and ABC and The Bachelor, because like Dancing with the Stars being on the ABC network, there's so much overlap between the generations and different audiences. And literally that one headline, because you were saying you didn't watch Alex Earl until Dancing with the Stars. Right. I like have seen her TikToks. I didn't follow her until Dancing with the Stars. And then you have Tom Brady in a headline. So you're bringing in the Dancing with the Stars audience, Alex Earl's TikTok audience, and Tom Brady fans all together in one headline.
And football fans like, who is Alex Earl? Yeah. And then it just creates a big thing.
The mass media, it's such an interesting place. And this really is exactly a prime example of all that overlap. So we'll be following that. We'll see where it takes us, and I'm invested after her Dancing with the Stars journey, because I thought that she was good. Did such a good job.
Everybody was great on that show.
Everyone was great. Okay, what else do we have here? The Critics' Choice Awards were held last night. I was looking a little bit to recap to see like who won and everything, but one thing that stuck out to me was Timothée Chalamet shouting out Kylie Jenner.
I did see that. Like 3 years. I didn't know it was 3 years that they were together.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Time moves fast.
And there were some breakup rumors, I think, a while ago. And then they immediately squashed them.
Yeah, and said, they just broke that during just even that. Yeah, just confirming that.
Yeah.
A lot of these actresses and actors I'm not super familiar with that won. I was surprised that some movies that I like didn't even win any category. I mean, they're nominated. Like Wicked was nominated for a lot. And I was surprised that
it didn't win anything.
No,
interesting.
I'm pretty sure it didn't win anything. But the best song, Golden, from K-pop Demon Hunters. That's I'm not surprised by
that song is actually so good.
It really is.
It came out. So over the weekend when I was driving, I had a playlist on that was just like songs to sing in the car. And when that playlist ran out, it started playing recommended songs, which happened to be all trending TikTok audio. So I was like, okay, Spotify, why are you feeding these to me? But I think really because they were the top songs of 2025, and Golden played. I skipped most of them, but Golden played, and I'm listening to it, and I was like, this song is actually super good.
I've yet to see K-pop Demon Hunters.
I haven't either,
but I've heard it's really good.
People rave about it. It was the top Halloween costume. It was up there in top Google searches.
It won Best Animated Feature.
It did. Yes. Okay.
All right. So that I guess I have to check it out.
The music's really good. It's really good.
Yes. And Best Supporting Actor was Jacob Elordi. Is that how you say it?
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, from Frankenstein.
For Frankenstein. Okay. Yeah. So he's coming out in Wuthering Heights with Margot Robbie too, which I'm excited to watch. That's one of my favorite literary works.
Again, haven't seen Frankenstein either. I haven't seen a lot of these movies, to be honest, but I have seen a few episodes of The Pit, and that was Best Drama Series.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah,
that was really good. I do, because it's one episode is like, I think like one series is like one day.
Okay.
On the job.
Huh.
It's interesting.
Oh, I want to watch that because I think it won a bunch of Emmys too. I'm pretty sure
it did. So. Yeah. And there's a couple of like Best Young Actors. I don't know who Miles Canton for Sinners.
I don't know. Oh, but, for Sinners.
Yeah. But there's a lot of winners, a lot that I was familiar with. But yeah, I'll definitely check out K-pop Demon Hunters now that it won two
K-pop Demon Hunters. Listen to Golden. It's a great song.
Great song.
All right. Awesome. Well, that's kind of all the time that we have for today, but thanks for being with us. Of course. Glad that you're ready and available.
Oh, yes. I was
We're both here early morning. So yeah. I told Emma early on to prepare to chat it up on off the desk. We love it. We love it. And we'll see you back again later this week, hopefully too. So
with
stay
Lindsay,
tuned. Yes. Yeah. Have a great Monday. And as they say on the National Day calendar, I guess, thank God it's Monday. Have a good one. Bye.